Hi guys, hey, Cat Kom here with Studio Sweat On Demand and Studio Sweat, and I have my very special guest here with me, Trish Reed, and Trish does my hair. Yay.
Good morning.
I don't feel like I'm representing very well this morning, but it is what it is. It's pretty good, right?
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's pretty good.
She used her dry shampoo today.
I did, because typically I'll wash my bangs, or the area around my face. I know this is just riveting information, but actually it is. So one of the questions, the reason Trish is here is because one of the questions that we get from a lot of people, and it's a beauty question, but it's valid. We want to look good. Anyways, is on our hair. And so people are like, Kat, how do you always keep your hair so nice? Because it doesn't look like it gets tortured. It gets tortured. You guys see it on the videos, the beginning of the video to the end of the video, what the difference in hair is, and it's just saturated with sweat. So I thought I would bring in an expert to talk about how to deal with sweat and hair, and people ask me, do I wash it every day? I don't. Trish, talk to us about sweat and hair.
There's no need for Kat to wash her hair every day because sweat is just water coming out of our body. It does have some salt in it, and it could have some toxins if you have toxins in your body. But what happens is she just rinses as needed. We do something in the salon called the Power Dose treatment. It's by L'Oreal Professional from a product line called Siri Expert. And those power doses have something in them called ionine G that penetrate into the cuticle of hair and keeps her hair nice and healthy. So when she's getting her color treatment or just getting her service like a haircut, she can get that done. The other thing that was asked was what we use for color. She has for color all ammonia-free hair color. So she has a demi-permanent low light.
Stays pretty. Even with all the
it stays really
abuse
healthy.
that it takes. Because like Trish will tell you too, like I'll swim in pools, I'll swim in the ocean, and it takes a beating.
And your mud runs.
And my mud runs, yeah. Isn't that a beauty treatment though, mudding? Anyways, okay, so keep going.
The caramel highlight was pointed out by someone, and the caramel highlight that's in Kat's hair is an ammonia-free permanent hair color called Inoa, and it's also a L'Oreal Professional hair color. It's ammonia-free and has conditioning agents. It's with a 10-volume developer, so her hair's not getting blasted open and raw and exposed. So all three of the colors we put in Kat's hair are very gentle and conditioning, and that's why it doesn't fade and get brassy.
So they should ask their hairdresser, what do you like to be called?
I'm a hairdresser.
Okay.
A colorist hairdresser.
Yeah, so you should ask your hairdresser to use those products. Ask what products they're using because it really matters.
It makes a difference.
I was so lucky when I moved to San Diego because and the last time I moved, I went through so many hairdressers before I found one that didn't torture my hair. And she actually kind of didn't, I don't know, it was a little tortured when I saw Trish. She was the first person I saw when I came here, and I just did a Google search because I didn't even know anybody and read reviews, and I found her first thing, so I was a lucky girl.
We're both lucky.
Yeah, it worked out great. So anyways, when it comes to your workouts, you guys, generally, I'll tell you what I do is sometimes I just go with it because when the sweat gets on the ends of my hair, it kind of just makes it have that wild look, and it's kind of glued together at the ends. The worst thing you can do is brush that out. It basically just looks completely frizzy at that point. Yeah. So a lot of times I'll just go with the kind of wild look, but I'll wash my bangs around my face, or I'll use a dry shampoo. I don't know if you guys know about dry shampoos. This one, this is hairspray. So I grabbed the wrong bottle, but it looks like this. There's dry shampoos out there, and they do make your hair look a little white at first.
But you rub it in.
Yeah, you just rub it in, and so that's another option. And then, I don't know if you've ever done this, but another kind of replacement, if you're out of dry shampoo, is baby powder.
Baby powder is great.
Yeah.
A talc powder. Basically, it'll absorb the oils, and it'll give you a little bit of lift at the roots, and it makes it feel clean again.
Me too. So that's what I'll do just around my face, but I only wash my hair about every 3 days, and I saturate it with sweat every day.
Yep.
So, any other tips, Trish, on that?
Rinsing with cool water to seal that cuticle. It's a good old-fashioned way of doing it.
Okay, great. All right, you guys, so that should answer the question that many of you have posed. Now let's talk about our Studio Sweat On Demand releases that are coming out. Hey, Bethany!
Hi! Good morning.
Oh, okay. Put your little tushy in the middle. Whoa. And I'm hanging off the side.
Hi.
All right,
long time no see. This is weird.
Okay. So
spending a lot of time
we already talked about hair. And now we want to know what Studio Sweat classes are coming out on demand this week. And then I also want to talk about Trish just for a second and the transformation that she's made since we've gotten here.
I'm sorry, this is Katy Perry.
It is Katy Perry. Doesn't she look like Katy Perry, you guys?
Totally. It's
weird. Hey, does your husband look like John Mayer? Is he as talented?
No.
Okay, on-demand releases. Go.
Releases. Mike is coming out on Sunday with a spin core. It
guys
is
don't like him, do you?
downloadable.
Good.
So you'll love it. I mean,
Downloadable spin core with Mike. So remember, you guys, don't be scared of a spin core class if you're one that gravitates towards straight up spin. All it is straight up spin with a little bit of abs at the end. So who doesn't want
like
that?
15 minutes
Yeah,
tops.
yeah.
So it's good.
Okay, and then
Miriam comes out Monday with a stretch and restore yoga class.
Hey, Kev, could you?
Hey, Kev, you want to stop with the keys?
Dang, good guy. You
Good
didn't
guy.
lose 60 pounds. I don't know. I'm just kidding. All right.
So Miriam, Monday,
Miriam's
stretch and restore.
Stretch and Restore. It's going to be like a 25 minute feel good stretch class for your post workout health.
And you guys have been asking for that.
Yeah.
Because you loved the first one. So
Very
go
good.
ahead and get that done.
And then just real quickly, I want to give some props to Trish because not only is she my hairdresser, she started coming to Studio Sweat, what, about 6 months
August.
ago? Back in
Yeah.
August. And she's made quite a transformation. And so we would talk when she did my hair, but I don't ever pressure anyone to coming to Studio Sweat. If they hear me talking, they see me writing my workouts, stuff like that. But look, they'll come when they're ready, and usually they do. So Trish came starting in August, and Trish, you had done everything, right? Just talk, give me
everything wrong.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I was really dedicated to my workouts and to yoga, but I wasn't
Always.
eating correctly, and I wasn't doing cardio correctly.
Right.
And I wasn't doing weights correctly. And since coming here, I've dropped 2 sizes and I lost 20 pounds.
And you
That's
look
awesome.
incredible.
And I feel really good because I'm eating correctly now.
Yeah, and because Trish has gone through the 30 Clean program as well. So, and you ate pretty well. You were always very conscious of what you put in your body. And she always, she tried different forms of strength training, and she still does yoga, which is great. But to get those 20 pounds off was an incredible accomplishment for her. And you look amazing. And one of the things that especially I think looks great is your arms. And I know I see your arms all the time because you're doing my hair. But in San Diego, we wear a lot of sleeveless, so it's important for our arms to look good. And so she got in here and she started with the more intense cardio workouts, the endurance workouts, and then of course mixing that strength training in, which we now know is very important. It's really loud here this morning. All right, you guys. All right, that's all we have for you. Is Valentine's Day coming up? Or, yeah? Are we ready for that? No, it's not. It is coming up. Valentine's Day is Friday, you guys, so we won't have another vlog until after that.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, lovers. All right.
Lovers.